It was good to be with the team today, and I thought last week the bye week was good and got enough work done that was needed. We were able to focus on kind of our first four games and where we need to get better and can improve, and things were doing well. So it was a good bye week, but certainly excited to get back and get playing against back home and obviously a ton of respect for Nebraska, and we got to have a great week of preparation. Well, I think it's the specifics depend on each player, and certainly you take a look at some of your schematic, offensively, defensively, special teams, but it's really how can we bring out a better player in each one, and so I think it gives you a chance to get really narrowed down with each position, and each player's a little bit different, kind of specifically, but it was good, and it's a good time. Guys want to get better, and they want to work at it, and so if you can, as a coach, if you can show them those different areas, whether it's footwork or whether it's understanding of how you fit in a play, there's a ton of things that you can do. You tip your hat to anybody that can come in, and I think he's very talented, and two, seems like he's got good poise and watching, and he can makes you defend. I think him and their offense make you defend the whole field and really the whole play, right? He can, when things break down, he can be very dangerous and effective. And so I think that, each week it's kind of interesting, but each week poses different challenges for you. And certainly, he's a big part of, what they're doing offensively. But we know, they've got some other really good skilled players around them. Duran did some good things. Really, I think a lot of our young DBs have each had their moments, and it'll be we're going to need them all, and you got to keep working on developing. And Duran's talented, and he's gaining more and more confidence with the position, and the first thing for him was them playing in games, and how do you adjust within a game, and he's learning to do that and getting better at it, and yet I think all the young DBs, we're going to need them, and they've all done things that have been good, and you want to build on, and each one's got areas that they've got to continue to work on. I think there's been times where it's been what you want, and yet I think that just offensively you want to be balanced, and I think there's a lot of areas that we can still be a little bit more effective, be more efficient, and I think that you really can take a look at the passing game and you can break it down into all the different situations that come up, and there's certainly some that we're doing well and others that, like third down passing so different than first down passing, and then when you're in the red zone it's different. So I think there's still a lot that we can get better at, but I think there has been some good that you want to build on, and you'd like for that to become something that you can do consistently throughout. But absolutely think that there's some areas within it, and particularly in various different situations, that we can get better, need to get better to give ourselves, the best chance, and really to become a balanced offense. Well, I think, one area that we thought that we could get better is just situationally playing the game and understanding different situations, and certainly, some of the production things that people are going to look at, feel like we just got to, how do you find that one or two more steps? Is that, how can you hold, maybe in the back end in coverage-wise, just make the quarterback hold it one split second so we can get more pressure on the quarterback, and certainly, each team presents some different challenges, but overall and how you can go forward, I think a lot of it's just kind of situationally, how do you play it, the difference, a third down from a first and second down, and then you could even narrow that down to a third and medium versus a third and 11 or 12. So I think just kind of situationally understanding what offenses are doing, how you can play it, and then, how can you create a little bit more production. And a lot of it's just, where do you find that one or two more steps?